Rick Federighi, of course, here with the 29th Annual Michigan City Boat Show. It's a stellar day. Weather's going to be holding up. Talk a little bit about the importance of the Port Authority and the marina today.
Well, the Port Authority does everything we can to support the boat show. It's our biggest event of the year. We hope everyone comes down and enjoys it. Today we're going to dedicate the office building to Hartley Job, who was an early member of the Port Authority board and was one of the guys instrumental in bringing the boat show here.
Now, have you been involved with this particular thing? Because it looks like we've done a lot of the stuff around here, and it's really neat from a parking perspective. Can you let the folks know what we should and shouldn't do down here when it comes to this weekend of events down here?
Well, there should be plenty of signage up. If you come down, just follow the signs. The best place to park is over in the big lot at the park department, like if you're going to the beach. And then the boat show runs a shuttle bus that's free. And there's signs posted over there where the bus stops. So you just hop on that. It'll bring you right to the front gate of the show, and you shouldn't have any problem.
Tim Frame with the Michigan City Port Authority. Thank you so much, sir. Norm Shultz, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I am doing fantastic. So honored to be here again this year with WIMS. Talk to me a little bit about this boat show. You were on the air with me this morning. People were emailing, calling in, wanting boat show tickets. We gave away hundreds of tickets, and we still have people calling in for it. Talk a little bit about the 29th annual boat show here.
As you said, it's the 29th year. We think we've put together a really good show. We have a lot of premiere showings, which means new 2009 models that people have never seen before. It's just fun to come to the boat show. It's fun for us to come to Michigan City and do the show, number one. But number two, we try to make the show entertaining for everybody, whether you're a boater or not. There's food, there's a Captain Willie show, there's Tweety the water skiing squirrel from Florida. Lots of things to see and do, and if you've never climbed on $1 million or a multi-million-dollar yacht, you can do that too. Nobody asks for your checkbook here or anything else. Everyone who comes to the show can go on any boat they want.
You know, and one of the things that we have is Into the Outdoors, a hunting, camping, fishing show, and it's packed solid. That's why we do an encore presentation. We have a Midwest outdoor show as well, and it seems like here you've got such an eclectic mix of vendors, and I've noticed some of these people returning obviously year after year, but there's a lot of new folks. Talk to the WIMS listener about what you can expect here. I mean, this is incredible over here, and the boats are beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, the boats are the stars of the show, but they are not the whole show, and that's the important thing. We have a number of tents, and the tents are filled with what we call accessory displays. A lot of them are obviously boating hardware and boating products, but some of them are more home-oriented. They're good on a boat or good at home. There's clothing exhibits, there's magazines, there's just insurance, it's just you name it, and they're included in the accessory exhibit. So if you come down, and even if you're not a boater, you're probably going to find some things you'd enjoy to see or talk about. But number two, if you are a boater, you can buy a boat, you can finance the boat, you can insure the boat, you can accessorize the boat, do it all before you leave the show, right?
By the way, you listening, honey? You know, one of the things that I said is there is a boat for every money mix here. Am I right on that?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's a boat for every budget. And you know, when we buy our boats, we buy them much the way we do cars. We finance them for 3 years, 6 years, whatever, and you know, make the payments just like we do a car. So I've always said a family who thinks they're interested in boating needs to sit down and say, okay, how much money a month are we willing to allocate to boating? And with that money, then you go out and look at the products that will fit that budget. But there is a boat priced for virtually every budget.
Well, thank you so much. It's an honor to be here, and again, we're looking forward to it. And next year on the 30th, we're going to be out here every day, just so you know.
Sounds great.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. What a pleasure. Mayor Chuck Oberlie, the mayor of this fine city, Michigan City. How are you doing today?
Absolutely wonderful.
Got to tell you, last couple years, crazy weather. This weekend looks like it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I am predicting record numbers.
We certainly hope so. As you can see, there's a lot of excitement building here. The people are starting to arrive already. The vendors are certainly anxious out there because of the economy. I've already walked through some up there. Are some tremendous bargains out there. Someone's looking for a first-time boat or something of that nature, or trading up, if they say, the 2-foot fever. But we're looking forward to a great weekend with everyone coming in.
I got to tell you, there's not only the boat show here, but you've got the zoo, you've got the beautiful lakefront, you've got all these different cafes and eateries, and just Michigan City in general in this part of the area. Absolutely beautiful. Blue chip as well. Talk a little bit to the WIMS listeners about why they should come down this weekend. This is a definite must.
And well, you certainly give it a brief summary to begin with. North of 11th Street, so 11 blocks from this venue we're on the lakefront, there are some 20 eating establishments. So easy walking distance for the family or for just the adult venues, if you will. The boat show offers more than just boats. There are some tremendous land displays in here, whether it's clothing and things of that nature, relate just to outdoor life, if you will. Smooth Jazz Festival, the program is down here on Saturday evening. A different type of music, a tremendous opportunity to see some great entertainers. As you mentioned, we have a great family zoo here, the family lakefront. There's a little bit of something for everybody. Depending on how far over to the west you are, walk up to the South Shore, take the South Shore to 11th Street. You can walk the Lighthouse Place 3 blocks away. Another 5 blocks, you're here in the lake front itself. It's all within easy walking distance if you don't want to drive.
Gotta say, keep up the great work, and this year it's going to be awesome. When I talk to you next time on the air, you're going to tell me you will write record numbers. So thank you again for your time, Mayor.
Anytime. Thank you.
Gene Simmons, how are you doing today?
I'm doing absolutely great.
Good. Are you excited about the boat show this year?
Yes, I am. I'm looking very forward to participating in the boat show this year.
Excellent. And what's the one thing you want to tell the listeners on WIMS what to think about when you're thinking about this wonderful boat show? Because this is going to be stellar this year.
Buying a boat. Come on out and support the vendors.
Absolutely great. Thank you so much for your time today. Let me give you one of those. Thank you. Excuse me, Mr. Jason. All right. Jason Miller, the man. You've always got great press releases coming out. Laporte County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Absolutely gorgeous today. A ton of people out here for the dedication. Talk to me a little bit, if you wouldn't mind, about the boat show and about some of the stuff coming up with the Olympics.
Absolutely. Well, isn't it a great day for the boat show?
Yeah.
I mean, this is outstanding. You couldn't ask for, especially after the last 2 years with the storms we had on Wednesday night. Things are looking great today. Stuff's getting put together. Twiggy, the water skiing squirrel, is warming his legs up back there.
Talk to me about Twiggy, because people are asking me, is it a little squirrel? Is it a squirrel in a suit? Talk about Twiggy. I know, but you tell the listeners.
He's a squirrel, just like what you see out climbing down the tree, except he's on skis. And he actually goes behind a little boat. It's pretty amazing to watch, and it's fun.
So is that where the masses are at? Is that where the crowd just freak out and go to the lakefront and say, there's our little Twiggy?
Oh, absolutely. People say, oh, you know what? I'm taking my little son or daughter. They love it. Parents love it, too. Don't let them fool you. They love to see that water skiing squirrel. But they love to go through the big boats. They love to go through the sailboats. I mean, there's so much to do here. It's just a great show. 29 years. It's got to be.
Let me ask you a quick question. When you're flipping around the Olympics coming in 2016, talk to me a little bit about that, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, this is really exciting. I mean, we're having a meeting next Wednesday morning with a fella from the Olympic Committee. He's in charge of procuring commitments from the Chicagoland area for 60,000 hotel rooms that they're going to need, and that's just for Olympic officials and workers if and when the games come to Chicago. So he's real excited about what we're trying to do here in northern Indiana, northwest Indiana. We're really going to hit on the fact that the toll road in the South Shore is going to offer these Olympic people unfettered passage from as far east as South Bend and Elkhart into the city if they need to work. I mean, what better place could you ask for your Olympic officials to stay?
This is going to be great. Well, thank you so much for the great work you do, you, Linda, and the crew, and keep up the great work.
Rick, we love you guys. Thanks a lot, man.